past question from Jamb of 1993 for physics. All right, so it says an aeroplane lands on a runway at a speed of 180 km per hour and is brought to a stop uniformly in 30 seconds. What distance does it cover before coming to rest? Let's look at the parameters we have. We are given lands on a runway. This is an initial velocity, 180 km per hour, and then it's brought to a stop uniformly. Brought to a stop means the final velocity is 0. In 30 seconds, we have a time of 30 seconds between initial velocity and final velocity. Now, so that we have the initial and final velocities in seconds, all right, we need those units to agree. Second, but this is hours. So let's convert all of these to meter per second. By 180 times 1000 converts to meters, and then we divide by 60 times 60 to convert hours to seconds. All right, we have 50 meters per second as our initial velocity. Now we can plug this into v equals u plus at and get a. First step, get our solution. All right, so let's do that. The first equation for uniformly accelerated motion. This is it, and so we have v as u, and then we have initial velocity as 50 plus acceleration we're looking for time. Time is 30 seconds. Let's have 50, so that's 0 is equals to 50 plus 30a. 30a, 50 comes over this side, so I'll subtract 50 from both sides, and so you have that, and then divide both sides by 30 like this, and so you have minus 50 over 30. Acceleration or deceleration in this particular case becomes minus 5 over 3. All right, but the question says what distance does it cover? What distance does it cover? So we are looking for distance, so we can use the second equation of motion, or the third says v squared is equals to u squared plus 2as. We have v squared as 0 as usual, initial as 50 squared, all right, plus 2 into minus 5 over 3 s. Now this becomes 0 equals to 2500, that's 50 squared, plus with minus, that's going to give us minus 10 over 3. We have our s here. All right, let me create some space here. 2500, subtract that from both sides, so we have minus 2500 equals to minus 10 over 3s. 3 cross multiplies, or rather you multiply both sides by the inverse of this, that's 3 over 10. We have this minus this times minus 3 over 10 to both sides, so that cancels out, and you're left with s. Remember, s stands for distance or displacement. Punch that into the calculator, or 0 cancels 0 if you like. The answer is minus and minus, which is plus, then 3 times that. So the final answer is actually 750 meters. So 750 meters is the distance covered between that initial velocity of 180 and stop. So 750 meters